So in numbers 5, 6, and 7, they want us to describe the graph as it relates to its parent graph, then talk about the domain and range and any asymptotes that we have. So number 5, we have the equation y equals 3 to the x plus 2. So in this one, the way I would describe it, it would be just shifted up 2 units, right? Up 2 units. The plus 2 is a vertical shift of up 2 units. The domain for this is going to be all real numbers because remember, the domain of this thing is going to look something like this, right? So x value is going to be everywhere. And then the range, since my graph has moved up 2 units, my range is going to be all real numbers y, such that y is greater than 0. If it was not moved up 2 units, but since it is moved up 2 units, we're going to say it's greater than 2. And the asymptote is going to be the equation. It's going to be this equation right here, and it's going to be the equation y is equal to 2 because of that plus 2. So over here, number 6, I have an x plus a 1. So that's going to be a description of moving 1 unit to the left because I have plus 1 in my exponents. The domain is still going to be all real numbers. The range is going to be y is going to be greater than 0. And the asymptote is going to be the equation y equals 0. Because remember, look at that graph, right? That graph looks something like this. Even though it's been moved 1 unit to the left, there's the asymptote right there. So everything above 0 is going to be my range. The negative here is going to in number 7, the negative is going to reflect my graph over the x-axis. And the x plus 2 is going to move that thing 2 units to the left. So we have a reflection and 2 units to the left of the normal parent graph. The domain is still going to be all real numbers. But in this case, since my graph is now reflected and going down, my range is going to be y is going to be less than 0. And the equation is going to be y is equal to 0 for the asymptote. Okay, hope that all makes sense.